way spirited out, not covered up, some people believe. One thing's for sure, the sequence of events that led to him disappearing was so blatantly set up, it's unbelievable. Taking back...
the NSF terrorists in the subway have threatened to blow up the platform. Watch for booby traps.
Removing the prisoner that was with him, which was of course a block against suicide, so he was on his own. These security guards that should have been looking at
fascist.
And cameras in the corridor that could have seen
I'm gonna
if
get
anyone
this
came
pig.
out, in and out. Footage, so we see the Pentagon on 9/11. So it's a constant theme, and you know, because of another part of this agenda, which is mass surveillance, which they want to keep surveillance population. It also means they have a problem when they're carrying out their own operations in public places where these cameras are. So what happens again, whether it's terrorist attacks in Britain, whether it's 9/11, whether it's the Oklahoma bombing, whether it's the Brazilian electrician who was shot 7 times in the head by British police. Whenever these things happen, cameras aren't working. 17.
The NSF terrorists in the subway have threatened to blow up the platform. Watch for booby traps.
Diana died. All 17.
These guys aren't so tough.
So you've talked about the US authorities and the FBI who went down to the MCC. Let's just come back to this side of the phone. So, first investigation came about into Epstein, and the detective in charge of that in London shut it down for allegations made against the down. When it resurrects the second time,
The NSF terrorists in the subway have threatened to blow up the platform. Watch for booby traps.
Hey, cool.
I don't believe what I just saw. Those were innocents. You can't go in and just
this
shoot everywhere. Take the subway to Hell's Kitchen and go talk to your brother.
Massive story about Palm Beach getting, I think it was 18 years for making false allegations and child sex abuse. Now, not to put it up someone's video, but apparently a politician, I think it was McAlpine, he wrote a book, and in his book he said that when there are mass claims of create false abuser, blow it up in the news, and all the other victims will lose credibility. So what are your thoughts on Prince Andrew, Palm Beach, and the Andrew Pioneers?
Well, Prince Andrew can hire all the PR people he likes, and they can be very efficient in manipulating the information that comes out, what people will print and what they won't. But what these PR people can't do now is persuade the great majority of the British public, indeed the wider world public, that Prince Andrew is anything but guilty as hell, being involved with this professional paedophile cure of children for the rich and famous. The evidence is absolutely, many arena is overwhelming. What lies outside the public arena with people that you've mentioned who have some of the footage, who knows? But for sure, we already have enough information, not least through the evidence of this lady Roberts, who has told the story of
JC, we have to talk.
her and
That hostage rescue
Prince
was a
Andrew in
disaster.
London, and
UNATCO policy is clear. No negotiation. You try for a rescue, and if it works, it works. I don't need you second-guessing me. Always follow policy, and you end up like Anna Navarra. Is that how you want to operate? Never mind.
An innocent man here.
Right now, you've got other things to worry about. What's the situation here? You're taking over. I've got to get my team ready to raid the warehouse. What about the EMP field? Still in place. Your primary objective will be to locate and disable its power source, probably an industrial-sized generator in a large building. I'll question some of the locals. I ordered the civilians to take cover a block south of here in the Free Clinic and at the Underworld Tavern, down on the corner. Maybe I'll start with the tavern. Why'd you have to clear the street? There's still a heavy NSF presence in the streets, and we're taking some fire. We could use your help if you get the chance. Maybe I'll do that. If you need any extra equipment, here's the key to my place at the Ton Hotel. Check the secret closet. Remember? The keypad's behind the painting. Just like the movies. Second floor, right? Yeah, and take a charger for the riot prod. We don't need another Anna Navarra shooting spree. Whatever you say. And JC, we'll be waiting for you to take down that EMP field.
For what it is. And that's what's been happening. I mean, for the British police to announce that they're going to take no action against Andrew.
We're getting reports of a hostage situation in the Ton Hotel, which is at the southeast corner of the block. When you stayed with Paul, did you meet Mr. Renton and his daughter's son?
If he wasn't Prince Andrew and he was anyone else who wasn't, having his back protected, then he would have been down the police station with a long list of questions to answer a long time ago. So again, because you have this network operating from the shadows, that operates to a completely different set of laws and consequences to the general population, and that's why again and again you see preferential treatment for the rich and famous that the general population do not enjoy. It's because there are these two worlds literally interacting. And in terms of Coal Beach, well, for me, that was the most blatant diversion, exactly as McAlpine
We're talking about your wife, the Grey Death.
I don't know. If I gave it to her, and it was cut.
What can I get you?
You work here, you must know the area. Heard of anyone hiding a large generator?
Not exactly, but if it's anywhere, it's probably in the warehouse district.
Where's that?
A few blocks south, not a bad walk, but the riot police have blocked the roads because of the NSF.
I'd like to check it out.
Well, you may be out of luck. Even though one of the old warehouses faces onto the park, I don't know how you get inside.
Sounds like a good place to start.
Something to drink. Everything in the bar, snacks too, just 10 credits.
Sure.
The tap's out, only bottles.
Beer, please.
There you go.
Beer, please.
There you go.
Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Hey, you look like the vigilante type. What if I said I knew where you could load up on military hardware?
Where's that?
That's valuable information. You'll have to come up with some kind of payment. How about liquor?
You can have this beer.
That'll do. His name's Smuggler. Real paranoid nut. Wires himself in with booby traps, but he knows things. There's stuff in the sewers that only Smuggler knows about.
Thanks. Maybe I'll pay him a visit.
Now I'll tell you something you can't hear from anybody but me.
What's that?
Area 51. You heard of it, right?
Actually, I'd rather hear whether you know anything about a warehouse with an illicit generator.
I worked out there. Most people think they got aliens from another planet, but I didn't see any flying saucers. You want to hear about it? I'll tell you. For the price of a beer. What do you have for me?
You can have this beer.
I appreciate it. Yep, I know for a fact it's not just for government research. I've seen all kinds of executives coming and going.
I'm sure plenty of bureaucrats fly out there.
Billionaires. big executives. I think the whole place has been taken over by a private corporation.
Not likely.
Something's going on underground. I'm a pilot, which means I didn't get any access to the main complex. But a lot of rock comes out of there. It's some kind of mine. But what I don't understand is why they're always laying more fiber optic cables.
A pilot? What do you fly?
Copters. You know what I think? I think that's where the UN moved Echelon 4 back when they promised they were going to stop spying on people.
Surveillance is a very distributed technology. To centralize it in one large facility would be very unusual, even for the UN.
I bet they did it. They want to centralize everything. Every computer on the planet.
Thanks for taking care of those guys. You from the police?
UNATCO.
Yeah? Well, you might be interested. I heard them talking. They said something about how they had just put in a generator in a warehouse a few streets south of here.
Did you catch the name of the street?
No, but they were talking about their security setup.
Anything interesting?
It sounded like there was underground access. They're using the word righteous as some kind of password.
That's very helpful. Thanks.
Thought I was a goner.
Thanks.
You just about saved my life.
Trying to catch my breath.
Pig.
right, Mr. Renton?
Fine, I think that's all of them. You got the guys upstairs, right?
Yeah. How's your daughter? Is she somewhere safe?
I don't know. She's been gone all week. I try not to think about it.
Tonight's a bad night to be on the streets. I'll take a look around.
Hey, if you see Sandra, tell her I don't care. I don't care what she's been doing. She can come home. No questions, no speeches.
Sure.
You saved my life.
I'm gonna wait here till things settle down.
There were a couple of NSF on the second floor. I took care of the situation.
What about the hostages?
Doing fine. You guys can relax. All clear. We took him out. We'll take it from here. I swear I heard something.
Watch for lambs. I'm picking up sonic transducer activity. I'm sending you a satellite image that should help you plan your approach. we've got NSF troops on the rooftops.
That's him.